We're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kirbside Network presents Astra Mori, episode 17. It is our season finale. This is our last stream of the year, at least for Astra Mori. We're going to try to get a couple more Twitch streams in before the end, but this is our last episode for this group. Stay tuned, because we've got some interesting games coming up in 2026 for you guys. We're going to try to return to Lord of the Rings. We're going to, of course, do Astra Mori Season 2. And we are in pre-production, actively working on, right now, pre-production for Renegade Rangers Season 2. So, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching through this entire story. It's been wonderful. We've still got a lot to go. So,
what about Deadlands?
Who said that? Who said that?
Don't ask.
And I love you, random citizen. But before we get started, as always, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, tap the little bell on your YouTube app so you never miss an upload. Check out our merch, guys. Our buddy Cecil popped in last week at Peach City Inc. All of their wonderful shirt designs. They have updated their website. Everything that they make is 100% custom designs that you will not find anywhere else. All shirts are pre-washed, pre-shrunk. I believe they go up to like 4X, so anyone can get a shirt. So go check them out. Tell them Kirbside sent you, and they will make sure you're treated well. And of course, this entire year has been brought to you guys by our dice sponsor, ST-Way Gaming. Jason and his team has worked tirelessly all year to help you get the best dice that you guys deserve, that you guys need for your tabletop games. Lord knows I've been using them a lot. And we just want to thank them for all their support throughout the year. They are awesome. We love them very much. And, of course, Collected Comics and Games here in the DFW area. They are still doing some sales for Black Friday and still doing holiday business. So go get you guys something nice for Christmas. Get something for that nerd in your life that needs a comic book, that needs a D&D mini, that needs new dice, that needs paints, that needs just regular old novels. Whatever you got, whatever your nerdy heart needs, Collected's got you. And with that, we're going to go into our brand new intro provided to us by Brian Price, a.k.a. Ka. I made sure to use the right one this week. I double-checked. Check out our new intro, and then we'll get on the way.
So good.
It's so good. We'll get underway with Astra Mori. The floor is yours as we are back. Thank you for that wonderful intro, by the way, Brian. That's so dope.
Wonderful.
So badass.
So amazing.
You are welcome. So, when last we left off, we were en route from the planet of Toro the continent of Faerun and the Isle of Chult to the planet of Ravnica, the city planet. We are en route to seek out the Guild Hall of, is it? The Nivix Hall is called, or Nivix Tower. However, after some heavy character development, a run-in with one of Porthos's old COs, and one very important alert, we are left here. I believe, and I'm paraphrasing here, the computer alerted you, data reconstruction completed. What do we do?
All of you at that notification will hear an even louder notification in your Memento Mori. All hands to the bridge now.
Babe, wake up, new lore drop.
As Porthos, not an insignificantly small person, is running towards the bridge.
Mind you, I was standing just outside his door, correct?
Oh, did you run into Chuckwa?
I probably would have ran past, but close enough to almost do the cartoon speed.
I was gonna say that's like, I think that's a reverse of getting hit by a turtle shell. You hit the turtle shell and it spins.
Gosh.
Yep.
There we go. I found the notes I needed. No, as soon as you say that, he's going to run as well, more than likely outpacing you.
So, what does it look like as Porthos is getting outpaced by Chuckwa? Because every time we've described this, it's that instance of it looks like he's moving slowly, but somehow he's moving faster. Is that what's happening right
The
now?
adrenaline in his soul.
So because he can actually see him, he sees Chuckwa Naruto running.
Yes.
Does anybody remember when the Flash showed up on Smallville?
Yes.
And they did that race at the end, and he turned around, was like, "See ya." I'm just imagining Chuckwa doing that.
Or Usain Bolt smiling mid about to cross the finish line.
It makes me think of have you seen those videos of that character Chit?
Yeah.
The dude with like the mullet and the little fringe cut. Mm-hmm. When he's like, anytime that they're ever like, the camera cuts, they're like, "Oh yeah, Chit, you're gonna go here," and the camera cuts away, and then he cuts back and he's gone. You're like, "What?" And he goes and he's like way down.
Chuckwa's gonna hit him with the Captain America on your left.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Was that a cannon? No,
question.
that was Chukwa creating a sonic boom.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I'm just thinking of the Arrowverse scene when Flash and Supergirl both arrive somewhere.
Yeah.
And Green Arrow shows up on a motorcycle and poses with him. And he goes, "Just a reminder, super speed. I don't have it."
So, if Chuckwa runs into a house and it turns out to be a mimic, does that count as fast food?
Heyo.
Maybe that might be a ballistic missile.
Yeah.
All right. So, everyone is making their way to the bridge. Making their way. Anyone not going to the bridge immediately have anything they want to do?
I would like to think that Ka was in the middle of like toying around on his loot, trying to like he's like thumbing through his notebook and trying to work out some lyrics, for a new song, and like I think he's like mid sentence as he's writing it down, and then when Porthos comes over the Memento Mori, he's like, shit. Oh, all right, I'm coming back to you, and then he'll bolt.
Anyone else got anything?
I feel like Dante probably would have went to go check on our new pet just to make sure everything was okay, since a bunch of strangers just walked into the danger room.
Yep, just vibes. No unexplainable piles of bones or anything.
Good. You're like, just gonna go up to him and be like, glad you didn't eat anybody. That's good. We've been working on this. We've been training. Gonna toss him a snack. I think like 3.
Oh shit, I just realized this is Janice's first time back since the rats on the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss him a few chickens because our food synthesizer doesn't have dinosaur-sized treats at the moment.
It just spits out a whole bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, here you go, and I'm
The
gonna.
full
You know
rotisserie
it's done
chicken.
when you're clucking.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, actually, I like it better that they're live, because then he can get some exercise and
Right.
run around and go. Yeah. So I drop off the chickens. Be like, all right, go eat. He runs off and is chasing down his lunch.
I like to think that you look through the viewpoint of the danger room, and all of a sudden you see going by, and then just this big mouth.
Exactly. Perfect.
We'll save that for the eventual TV show.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yes, we need to see
Alright.
that animated.
Yakety
Castanet was working
sax
on.
in the background.
Castanet
Yeah.
was working on repairing her weapon, so when she comes out to the bridge, it looks like she's chewing a small piece of gum. It's actually the plant that she keeps in her room to help make the glass-like substance that coats her star knife and the heads of her polearm.
And last but certainly not least, Janice, anything?
I would say that he was just. He was probably in the ship's equivalent of 10 forward, and I'll just say that he doesn't rush, but he will move faster than he is normally accustomed to moving.
It's just a fast-paced walk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a kind of a deliberate thing on his part of like, yeah, I'll rush, and he'll just walk a little
going.
faster.
Mall walking.
All right.
Yeah.
So Evangeline shows up on the bridge. She has some grease stains on her. She's been working on the bike. Okay, what's going on?
As a large bugbear comes barreling through the door.
Oh God.
All right. Where's everyone else at, Chuckwa?
Here I am, Captain. As I rush in,
That's
I
3.
got like feathers on me.
My head pops up from my box. Here.
4.
Excuse the chewing. I'm making glass to repair my weapons.
5. Sees Evangeline 6.
And finally,
7. Peter, bring up file now.
Would you like to activate interactive holographic replay?
Sure.
An immersive experience.
Ooh, we're gonna have a cinematic experience.
Gonna be 4D.
So
Smell-o-vision.
it's a very disorienting moment as the wall rushes towards you, and you're now surrounded by the bridge. And we're gonna flash back to about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And we're on the bridge, and there is Porthos, and there is Chukwa, and there is Ka, and there is Castanet, and there is Dante, And there's Janice. And there is Evangeline. Porthos, tell us what Gideon looks like.
Motherfucker.
Most handsome man I've ever laid eyes upon.
So handsome, he should have a book series written about
That's
him,
really
right?
rude.
You see a gentleman who appears to be probably mid-60s, almost, maybe pushing 70. Thin, very gray, very Dorian Gray suit, gray jacket, gray vest, black shirt, gray tie, almost silver tie. A short, scruffy beard that's all white. A pristinely combed. Salt and pepper is a really strong word. It's more salt than anything. It's just got enough black for it to count at the top, as everything else has gone basically all white, grayish, and then just a sprinkling of black along the top of his hair. Walking with a very fine, well-carved, like mahogany cane that's just a little bit taller than a regular walking cane and just a little bit shorter than like a wizard staff, like an in-between. And it's got a gold ring around the top of it, and in the center of that gold ring is a red gem.
And then as you see him, he has a sort of it looks like a crossbody bag, but it's actually a book. And you see the book, and Chukwa, you recognize it as the book that you had found in the cargo bay.
Also, Chuck, while looking at the hair, does it match the hair that he found?
It does.
Chuckwa is going to, because the timing of everything is very awkward. So, but Chuckwa is going to go over to Porthos, in his like the fabric of his robes, he's going to reveal that he found a hair, a singular hair. Captain.
God fucking damn it.
Who's
So,
It was in the
dear boy, what are you talking
scrubber.
about? I've been here the whole time.
Does it respond?
Yes.
Porthos
What?
pulls the gun and aims it directly at its forehead.
Sir, we did this in the diner earlier. I thought we'd move past this. Come now.
I will blow your brains out.
Timber, darling.
Gotta remember, this isn't him. He's not here. That being said, he looks awful. He looks like he's gotten old as shit.
Porthos, do you have a touch of the fever again? You're speaking strangely.
This is an astral projection, right?
No, I don't believe I cast that spell.
No, that's Reese asking.
Oh. Roll Arcana.
I would love to, please.
Miss Castanet, you were saying that you found the spheres in your room?
Yes?
Something... You said memories?
22 Arcana.
Memories? I've never seen them before.
No, you said you touched the sphere and it felt like a memory, and it... Oh, we'll come back to it. Something going through the crew?
18.
So on an 18 Arcana, Yeah, this feels like a holographic projection. On a 22 Arcana, you gather you are now reliving the projection.
Please,
Is this
can I
like-
can I please roll an insight check?
Absolutely.
Is this like an iRobot with that recording that can only answer certain questions that are asked?
Is it?
8.
Um,
I'm trying to.
so far,
The question that Porthos is asking himself is he does not remember Gideon being on the ship. He does not remember having a conversation with Gideon, so he doesn't remember reliving a situation that never happened.
you're not sure. You don't know what to make of it.
Cap, who is this?
Well, I guess introductions are in order. This is my ex-husband, Gideon Gray.
What?
You
It
look
makes
terrible,
no
by the way.
sense.
You were married?
Yes.
Chuck was just like, it makes so much sense.
You've
Well,
aged
I mean-
horribly.
Of course I look terribly. I just died, and so did all of you. Now, I don't know why we're sitting around here talking. We're supposed to be making our way to... what did you say it was again? Oh yes, Choltz. We're supposed to be going to Toro. Now, why are we standing around?
What? I'm gonna
Don't have
get.
time for holograms to gaslight me.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna step.
so
I'm gonna
confused.
step out of the. I'm gonna step out of my box, and like gingerly walk over to the projection and go.
Sir, that is so unkindly.
I like to point out that
Stop, he
Squishy
pulls
is
out,
doing the same
uh,
thing with the giant spoon.
Squishy is not there.
Squishy's not here?
Squishy's
He's
not
not?
there.
Squishy's not there.
You know, I was gonna throw out a wild ass theory,
Go
and I
for
wasn't
it.
gonna say it.
Might as well.
Is Squishy betraying us?
Is Gideon Squishy? Because something went awry with the bag. Is that why he likes
I'll-
Porthos so much?
I'll throw that cup out the exhaust chute. I
Someone write
will.
that down. Write that down.
Squishy, no!
Uh, so, he conjures a illusion that's very realistic of a spray bottle and just at Ka. Cancel.
Is it hitting? Do I feel
Yeah,
anything?
you
hit
do
me?
get the illusion that you are wet.
Ah. Hey, stop it! I don't like that.
Stop pawing at me, dear boy.
You're not real.
Gideon, what are you doing here?
What are we all doing here?
What are
The-
you?
The woman in the diner.
You weren't in the diner. What are you doing on my ship?
Castanet, truly, you must check him out. He's not well. He's not normally like this.
I would like to roll for stealth.
Of course.
Thank you.
I don't know what Janice is up to, but I'm gonna let him ride.
Well, neither.
Plus 6 is 24.
You are now effectively hidden.
Oh.
I am not going to say a word. I am just going to slowly circle behind the holographic projection.
What?
Are you gonna pants him?
So,
I was about to say, can I give him like double
Don't
advantage
punch
considering like I have his attention like
I cast drop trowel.
yeah.
Don't beat me to the punchline.
so as you're doing that, he just says, Porthos, honestly, dear, if you hadn't had asked me to do what I'd done earlier, then I really would be concerned about you, but come now.
What did I ask you?
You asked me to protect the data.
I would never.
Well, there are only supposed to be 7 of us, are there not?
There are 7 of us. You are 8.
So, Porthos, dear, we never figured out who the one was. We had this conversation in the diner. I don't know why you don't remember it. And he walks up to you and he places the back of his hand on your forehead. Are you feeling okay?
Can I roll an
Kind
insight?
of has to like
So,
go up on his tiptoes to reach up there.
Oh, he's smoking.
Come on, short king.
Can I roll an
He
insight?
doesn't know.
he would have
Porthos
been
is
about
fucking huge.
5'7".
Yes, you may roll insight.
Because he's not overly tall, but he's not super short.
22.
Dang.
I will be DMing you something.
Oh boy.
May I perceive? Can I tempt fate?
What are you trying to perceive exactly?
I'm trying to see. How do I put this? I'm trying to see if there's like some sort of. Maybe this isn't something I can see per se, but like if there's some sort of glitch or like anything that I can see maybe on the screens that it shows that maybe the data wasn't repaired but doctored. Or is that a different check that you'd like?
I think that would be Arcana.
Arcana, I can do that.
Yeah.
Can I roll for intimidation?
Nice roll,
Actually,
Kaz.
Actually, a
Nice.
decent roll.
Yeah.
17 episodes in. Well, actually, decent roll, but does it get me anything? That's the question.
Close enough. Come on.
That is the question.
And it wasn't a healing check either. That's probably why.
Yeah.
There was
What
a
was your roll?
It was a 19.
19? Okay. Very good. No apparent doctoring.
Okay.
Nothing to indicate that anything is aside from what it should be. You see in the interactive hologram that none of the magical items that you had obtained while on Cholt are in your possession. The Satchel
What are the-
Carry More.
Oh, sorry, what? Satchel's what?
Satchel Carry More is not on Evangeline. It would appear as though none of the events on Chold have unfolded yet.
Okay. Are the Mementos Mori doing anything?
No. Although there are one on each of your wrists.
Mm-hmm.
Does he
Is-
have one on his?
Yes.
Huh. Anything look different about it?
Is there anything that looks different about us other than the fact that we're missing items?
You were all, we'll say, de-aged from any effects that have occurred over the last week and a half.
Evangeline, take a shot.
Okay. Still nothing.
I don't like this game
All right.
anymore.
So we. All right. So I think I get it. We're not back in time. We are rewatching a very, very realistic memory. Like being inside of a recording. The only thing that confuses me is, why is he here?
And why would he
You
have a
can-
Memento Mori?
That's an excellent question.
If 7 were made, why would there be an 8th?
Dante.
One was made in secret. Yes.
But they were deceived.
Damn!
And all of them.
All we need is one more, and then we've got all 9.
Well, there goes my master plan.
Chukwa, having some thoughts here, is going to look over to you and say, go check on Mr. Jolly.
Oh yeah, I should do that. And run to my room, see if he's got all the chickens.
He's also going to
Well,
look
who
at
is
his
Mr.
pendant.
Jolly?
Shut up, Gideon.
Excuse me?
Continue, Chuckwa.
Chuckwa's looking at his pendant as well as Dante is checking on Jolly.
Your pendant now has 4 stones in it, and Gideon is arms crossed, staring at you very disappointed and disapprovingly with those.
Oh, look,
Dante.
your natural state.
I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna look at Gideon in that stance, and look at Porthos, and then look at Gideon and look at Porthos, and go, "Oh, that's where he gets it."
Dante, as you go to the training room, it's deactivated. It is not currently running. There is no active program. There is no Mr. Jolly.
I'm gonna get on the Memento Mori. So the danger room is down, and I don't know how or why.
Correction. You can use it. There's just not a dinosaur in there.
Oh. The Mr. Jolly's gone.
Oh God, he's loose.
No, he's not loose. We are roughly reliving a week ago before we made it to Cholt. Now the question is, Gideon,
Yes, darling.
stop calling me that.
Oh, but you know you love it.
Were you here when the slimes attacked us?
What slimes?
Alright, so it's before the slimes attacked, and after we left the Nexus of Memory.
Yes, Do you have the prophetic fever again? It happened once. I know it was very strange. It was very disorienting, and I know it led to the divorce, but listen.
There's a lot that led to the divorce, but we're not getting into that today. Gideon.
Happened to through sickness and through health.
Casting it, literally doing my impression right now.
Gideon.
Anyway, darling.
What's the last thing you remember doing?
We went over this in
Now
the diner.
answer
I don't know
the
why.
question.
How is he both prophetic and amnesia? This
The
makes
intrigue.
sense.
Chuckwa's narrowing his eyes at Gideon. You would do well to answer the question.
I have been slowly
I
creeping
suddenly
behind
want
the hologram.
turtle soup.
I want to try and intimidate the hologram.
You may attempt to do so. Janice, you are still sneaking.
Also, you're a little
Let me
quiet.
know when I'm in arm's reach.
I'm also going to try and intimidate.
Tim, you're a little quiet.
Let me know when I'm in arm's reach.
What are the intimidation rolls?
I got 17.
I got 18.
Look, children, I lived with this for 30 years. You honestly think anything you can do can intimidate me? Down, boy. Anyway, Orthos, answer your question, and around this time, Janice, you are within arm's reach.
What's holding up his pants?
Yeah.
Oh no!
He is going to feel so.
Does he have
Oh, shit.
suspenders? Does he have a belt?
He would definitely be rocking
What is holding up his
suspenders.
pants?
Definitely rocking
He's
suspenders.
getting
Suspenders.
pantsed.
Okay, taking out my knife and I'm gonna cut the suspenders.
Okay,
I love every part of this.
Porthos, what kind of underwear is he wearing?
Oh.
With any?
Tidy whities.
Same brain cell, Tim.
Really?
Wonderful.
I figured he was wearing like some silk boxers or something.
Not gonna wear the boxes with hearts on
No,
them.
no, he's wearing old man panties.
Up to the ribs.
Grampy panties.
Uh-huh.
So the pants fall down and he's there in his underwear and he just looks down. Honestly, how childish can you possibly be?
uh,
And he
Oh,
pulls him
I'm
up
not
and he
even-
used mending on the suspenders, and once again. Anyway,
Give him a hug from behind.
Suplex him.
please. I don't like physical contact.
I do.
I'm very uncomfortable right now.
What's my name?
My name is Janice.
How do you know that?
Because you told me your name in the diner.
No, we've never spoken. I
Ch-
was actually
Por-
in a frozen pod.
Porthos puts the thunder can into his temple. That's right. Janice wasn't in the diner. Janice was frozen. We
By
don't.
the way,
we don't
now
unlock.
I'm-
We don't unfreeze him for another few days.
May I do a religion check?
Yes, and what was that, Tim?
No, I was just gonna say that I'm now hugging him.
Right, so he is considered grappled.
Yes.
And he's also very uncomfortable.
Mhm.
What's a religion check?
12.
I'm guessing the dice are back to normal.
Yeah.
What were you trying to discern with that?
I was trying to see if this what because I don't know much about well, neither does Castanet know much about Tabaxi religions. I'm looking to see if Ikayana is playing a trick.
Ikayana is not typically known for, well, I would know this, but Ikayana is not typically known for
Yeah, she's
being
not a
trickster deity.
Yeah, it's not a
Mm.
trickster.
Okay.
So once again, the gun is to Gideon's head, and he's just, what are you going to do? Shoot me?
Pulls the hammer back. Yes.
Well,
Now.
it wouldn't be the first time,
Now.
especially not the first time in the past week.
The hell did you just say to me?
Just gonna move my head a little to the side, away.
Like I
from
said,
I'm
in the
specifically
diner.
aiming it out of Janice's like. I'm not gonna get. It's not gonna give you a nice haircut. It's like gonna go off to the side.
They'll
He's not
hurt your
going
ears
for
a
the
little.
2-for-1 special.
It will be loud. I apologize now.
Like I said in the diner, I was minding my own business at home, transcribing a new spell, when somebody, I don't know who, put a gun to my head. I had just enough time to see that it was one that you had made, because it has that insidious little mark that you like to put on everything that you make. I do not understand it. Before there was nothing, and then I was back, staring at the man who broke my heart.
Bullshit. You broke mine first.
Oh, tit for tat, darling.
This tea is hot.
Sorry, Destiny is
No.
just loving this.
Eating right now.
Woo!
Kaw keeps looking back and forth like a tennis match. He's like,
I'm going to have a lot of time to make this glass. Puts another piece in her mouth.
Gideon. What did this person look like? Or did you only see the
Today.
gun?
He's a little distracted by the barrel.
How did you know Janice's name? He was not at the diner with us.
Don't know what you're talking about. He was in the diner.
Could I sneak a
Evangeline
look at
was in
one of the
diner.
screens?
Yeah. As
wanna
you're looking at the
see-
screen, go
I
ahead.
want to see if I can see the cargo hold and see if the Vyrix statue is still there despite us supposedly being a week back in time.
There is no statue in the hold.
Nothing there. Okay, got you.
Nothing on the security feed.
Okie dokie.
I have now lost my train of thought.
About the diner.
Jokes on me. This was
Yeah,
this on rails.
How did he
Oh,
know
yeah.
Janice's name?
I was in the diner. Janice was in the diner. Evangeline was in the diner. There was a clown that ate Ka's hairball. It was disgusting. I almost vomited.
Evangeline wasn't
at your
there.
age, you do
Evangeline
need to
wasn't
start
there
eating better.
either,
Yeah, she wasn't there.
Yeah, everything you just said was wrong.
except for the hairball thing. That was legit.
I have a question.
Am I the one suffering from the fever?
What do we know about I'm gonna alternate timelines basically.
We were told that a bunch of us are on a subsequent cycle of our lives. You've only gone through 2 of them. Most of us have gone through many, thousands even.
Could it
Go ahead.
is gonna require a role of could Gideon be possibly on a different timeline than the rest of us?
Allow an Arcana check.
My mind is creating theories faster than Porthos' threadboard. Oh my god.
Right.
I mean, for realsies.
Pepe Silva, Pepe Silva, Pepe Silva.
What if oh my gosh, what if the Obsidian Fugitives in the vault or whatever isn't just a one-time occurrence, but it's like a freaking cosmic Hunger Games that like it's planned to happen every so often?
OMG.
That would be diabolical. That's just me spouting.
That'd be a 19.
So he kind of you're awful. Time is made of a bunch of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff. While there is certainly the possibility that you are experiencing diverging / converging timelines, there's not really any evidence to support nor refute that at this point in time.
Okay. Chuckwa is going to, not taking his eyes off of Gideon whatsoever, it's going to relay to Porthos that perhaps Gideon is on a different track of time than we are.
So, for just the briefest of moments, and everyone in the chat who's ADHD has experienced this, it's like the refrigerator stopped running. And it's back on again. Carry on.
What just happened?
Hmm?
You noticed that too?
Janice, keep a firm grasp. And Porthos is going to put the gun away. He's going to walk over to the computer. Computer. Pull up the exact moment that we lost security feed and that the file became damaged.
And the playback sort of pauses. And for a second, Janice, your arm sort of plays through Gideon. And the computer says, "We're briefly approaching that moment. Would you like to continue playback?"
So like it's about to happen.
Fast forward at half speed. Everyone step back.
Okay.
And
This is definitely not how I saw this
and-
cutscene.
Yeah.
and Porthos is kind of like stepping back and like watching the entire event happen. He is not going to interfere in anything.
Okay.
I'm climbing in my box.
So, as you step back, there are a few instances where people, the conversation goes on for a little bit. Eventually, everyone just simmers down a hair and stops trying to murder everyone or awkwardly hug people from behind unconsensually. And there are a few moments where people get this weird look on their face as though something that was making a noise suddenly stopped making a noise, or something that wasn't making a noise suddenly started. And go ahead, give me a perception check.
All of us or just Porthos?
I'll say just Porthos right now because he's the only one who indicated that he was doing this, but depending on what occurs shortly, that may change.
That's an 11.
What's everyone else's passive perception?
Passive perception 16.
15.
12.
No, I'm sorry, 14.
17.
16.
Chukwa? 16. Okay. So, Janice, you spot this first. And Porthos, you spot it at almost the exact same moment, just a slight split second behind. In one of the instances where that stopping of the AC unit in the middle of the night occurs, there's a flash of white on the screen of the cargo bay. And then it's gone.
Can I rewind the feed, slow it down even slower, and see where the light starts?
You can, and it starts as soon as that cessation of the sound occurs, and then disappears as soon as the cessation of as the sound starts back up.
We're about to see
And it's not like an actual sound, just the sense of that.
Is the flash does it it basically blinds the camera, or can we tell?
It
if
looks
it's
like there
emanating
is
from
something very close up to the camera.
Got games on your phone?
Right. Is it possible to see what it is before it's too bright?
Damn, J.J. Abrams and those lens flares.
Yeah.
Right.
Or maybe if the contrast on the image could be brought down.
That too.
Right.
So as you speed up the playback, one of the characters in the scene also notices that. And past Porthos orders that they all go to investigate. And as you see them on the playback make their way into the cargo hold, the sound stops and the white appears to fill the screen, and then it backs away and it backs away and it turns towards where everyone's coming into the cargo bay. And that's the first time you get the look at the false Hydra.
Great.
God
Great.
False Hydra?
damn it!
And that's where we're gonna go to break.
Great.
The fuck is a false Hydra?
Oh, you're in for it now, my friend.
Yeah,
Ladies
Son of a
and
bitch.
oh, Cody, I'm up. Ladies and gentlemen, please be patient with us as we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
Yeah.
And we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being patient with us. I realized I couldn't make it to Cody's house fast enough, so I decided to stay here to continue playing. I will get him back for this.
Why does it say missile attack incoming?
Right?
There's a red thingy going towards the green thingy.
Oh wait, no, I just forgot my Duolingo episode or my Duolingo lesson.
Right.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
that's worse.
that owl definitely has heavy artillery. But thank you for being patient. Cody, the floor is yours.
I guess.
So, my original plan was for you guys to play out the memory, and this was going to be a fight. I was going to have everyone roll initiative, but I feel like this is better. Instead, you get to watch as the false Hydra that was on the ship shortly after you boarded and left absolutely bodies Janice. And then yeets Evangeline out in airlock and devours Gideon.
Oh shit!
Whoa. Did not see that coming.
Gideon leaves behind his component pouch, his spellbook, and as he perishes, every piece of ink in the spellbook evaporates. And there's a single data chip that he handed off to Dante, but before he could, it split in two and broke.
You said it's a data what?
Data chip.
Data chip.
The data chip that you found forever and a half ago,
Oh,
whenever
yeah.
you first found that the data had been deleted,
Mm-hmm.
it's that data chip.
Okay.
And now everything's fallen in place. And you see as the false Hydra bashes into a wall, exploding it outwards, destroying part of the cargo bay, and flees into wild space.
So, what the hell just happened? Also, should we get Evangeline?
Simulation ended,
Can
and you're
I-
back on the bridge.
Would it be Nature Arcana to figure out what this creature is?
I will accept survival. I'll accept anything wisdom or intelligence related,
Alrighty.
as long as you can make a case for it.
Just Porthos for right now?
Anyone.
Yeah, I'd like to get him.
I'd like to try Arcana.
I'll do survival.
I'll do Arcana.
Trying to understand the properties of it being able to affect the ship and our memories.
If you roll religion specifically, if you roll religion, I'll grant you advantage.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'll do that.
Speaking of mind-altering properties, may I roll medicine, which is wisdom-based?
I'll allow it.
What about
Okay.
insight?
I'm gonna ask about insight. Yeah.
I'll allow it.
All right, Cody.
I'm being very generous right now.
You better,
Also,
you better not screw
as
me
they
over.
say, like,
Bang, bang, bang.
also when they
Let's
said
go.
simulation ended, the first thing Chuckwa did was look at his pendant again.
There is now 3 stones.
That is a 16 religion.
I got 19 Arcana.
Yeah,
25 insight.
another
Jesus.
12.
This turtle sees all.
18 Arcana. Funny enough,
20
I
ants.
rolled it with the roller, and it came up as 11, and then I rolled it by hand to see what it would have been. Came up as 11. So,
11.
Dice tell the story.
Meant to be.
They sure
Janice?
do.
so
They
18,
sure do.
18 Arcana.
20 insight, but Chuck was higher.
Right. So on a 20 insight, you are able to discern that there is clearly something about this creature that has memory altering properties. Chukwa, on the 24 insight, it appears specifically that it has made you forget everything about the person who it devoured. You have no recollection of Gideon. You recall seeing the photo of Gideon in Porthos's room, but you have no recollection of having met Gideon. In fact, none of you do, except for Porthos. However, Porthos, your memory of Gideon only extends from before you died.
Yep.
Um,
Okay, just quick clarification.
yes.
Do I currently still remember everything that just happened?
You remember seeing it, you don't remember living it.
Got it. That's what I thought. I wanted to make sure. Continue.
Castanet, what was your roll?
I rolled yet another 12.
Oh, yeah, 12 medicine.
Yeah.
You imagine that your brain isn't focused on what the creature is. Your brain is instead focused on, what can I make from this thing? If you had some parts from this, you could probably make some really powerful amnestics, like stuff that's going to make the SPC Foundation wet.
That's one hell of a way to put it. I love that.
Clip it.
Yeah.
Clip it.
Clip it.
Hey. Hint, I read SCP Foundation stuff. Yes, I am a nerd. Thank you. I have been on the
I love it. I'm sorry. What goodies can I make from it?
Like I said, some really powerful stuff that's going to make just about anyone forget their mother's face. Like,
Okay.
it's
Wow. Okay.
strong, forgetful stuff. Stuff you don't want to fuck with, unless you know how to fuck with it. Dante, you rolled what again?
19 Arcana.
19 Arcana. Okay. On that, and Porthos, you also rolled Arcana, yes?
18 Arcana.
18 Arcana? Okay. With the 18 Arcana, you are able to recall, because writing about false hydras is very strange, because it's always disjointed, and it feels like the person who's writing it doesn't directly remember it all the time. You know about their song, how as they are singing, the memory altering effect is an effect, and also they cannot be perceived by anyone who can hear their song. Dante, you know a little bit more in that typically they like to take up residence in towns, and they act more as seeds before they grow into their true form. And everything else that I mentioned so far, that's what you know. Now, Ka,
Fleas on board.
you know absolutely nothing about what the fuck a false hydra is. However, you remember when you were a king and you were on the plains and you went to go wander into the tall grass. You heard Lily, "Hey, don't go too far. Otherwise, the pale ones will get you." What are the pale ones? If they eat you, you'll be forgotten forever. That's scary. Yeah. Rumor has it, all the pale ones serve the demon at the crossroads of forgetfulness. Who? Imihoxi.
One more time.
Imihoxi.
Imihoxi.
And that description that your sister gave you of the pale ones, you best describe as the false hydra.
Yeah, so as we're getting as we're finally getting a look at it, I'm a ginger cat, but like my face goes white, as kind of the recognition, as things are clicking, with that memory. How did it find me? Why is it in space? Um, it's a pale one. It's not supposed to be here.
Pale one? What are you talking about?
I've never actually seen one. But things are making sense now. In my culture, we call them the pale ones. They're they make you forget. And they serve the demon god of forgetfulness. So it would make sense that it would be trying to thwart Ikayana. In my culture, they were like boogeymen. I remember my sister used to use it to scare me when I was little. But it's they end up devouring you and making everyone forget about you at all. God. It's not still here, is it?
No, it's gone.
From what the security footage looked like, it flung itself out that hole in the ship, which I assume is where, because it would have been where Evangeline crashed and where the slimes came in, wouldn't it?
That's how you remember it.
That's where the slimes got in.
See, that's where I was suspicious. I was like, why is Squishy the only good one? I love Squishy. I stand Squishy. But why his cousin's like that?
Yeah.
Do we know if they're like if those, and this is player asking, not Ka. Do we know if if those blobs and everything, are those like a byproduct? Do we know if those are like a byproduct of the false Hydra, or
You probably the person who would have the most knowledge of that would be Dante with his High Arcana roll. There's not really any byproduct of a false Hydra per se, other than more false Hydras. However, they're intensely territorial, and they rarely let another false Hydra stay in their territory for long.
So there's no chance of babies on the ship?
No, at least not to your knowledge.
Okay.
I gotta save that plot point for later, you know.
You thought you'd seen the last of me.
Season 2.
Um, if someone were to give me an insight check, we could probably figure out more the history of the slimes. The history of the ooze, man. It's how the turtles became the turtles. No.
Roll one.
That is a 22 insight.
16 insight.
13.
Destiny. You know, you
10.
wanna. Damn it. I'm trying to give you more rolls so that you have more opportunities to roll high, and you just
I'm
keep letting me
friggin'
down.
Trying, man. I'm trying. It ain't working.
Roll
I appreciate it
better.
though.
We're gonna have an intervention for those dice on season 2.
Yeah, no
Right.
kidding.
I tried the physical ones. I tried the roller.
That nat 20 is gonna hit hard though when you get
Oh
it.
yeah.
It better. I better do the healiest heal
Yeah.
that ever friggin' healed,
Yeah.
or I
It's like
need to
Deacon's Nat 20. No one
Man.
else remembers Deacon's Nat 20. That was the one that killed an Ivan Ooze.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll happen one day. I'm
So-
holding out for it. I'm holding out for it.
You got this. I believe in you. Have faith.
Gonna arrive just when we need it.
Yep.
Also, side note, what I love about the False Hydra is if any of you guys, for whatever reason, aren't able to come back for season 2, I can just always say you got eaten.
Oh no.
Oh well,
I
you've
have
thought
a
of
plan
everything.
for all of
Is
it.
that the new Peace Corps? You got eaten by a false
Yeah,
hydra?
that's the new peace conference. False
Peace
hydra.
Conference.
It's the new peace conference. Yeah.
What happened to Janice? False Hydra. Don't talk
False
about it.
Janice who?
Right.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy in this book?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Enrique. He's actually
Yeah.
the twin
It's
brother
work.
of.
So on the 22 insight, back on the loose semblance of tracks that we're on. On the 22 insight, your best guesstimation is Evangeline was likely flung back to the Nexus of Memory, where he then proceeded to steal the bike to rejoin the crew and was pursued by the slimes in stealing the bike. And you're like Sherlock Holmesing this right now. You're like, okay, no, not that. No, not that. Okay, the trucks. Occam's razor.
It's like a beautiful, beautiful mind. Like all the different mathematics are happening, and but
Castanet's just like the one where it's a woman with the math going around her, and she's just more confused.
Like she's trying to math, and then you just see like the chemical symbols just start floating in, and she's just like, I like these better.
Dopamine. Let's follow that.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the only like that would like for her to get thrown out and her to steal the bike and catch up, like that's plausible to me. But like as I start to think about it, like and thinking about how we found Janice in the bike, in that casing, like it's like I'm so confused. Like Ka is he's head scratching hard.
So your insight would also grant you that because of the false Hydra's ability, or as you know them, the Pale One's ability to cause people to be forgotten, your brain likely fills in the gaps where there are gaps, because you can't erase someone from existence without leaving a mark.
Mhm.
There's always going to be that hole there. And just like your brain that sees the picture of the Coke can and then reads, there's no actual red in this picture, and you zoom in and holy shit, there's no red in the picture, but you zoom out and it looks red. Your brain's filling in the gaps. Just may not be what actually happened.
Mm. Hmm. I can't recall. Are we able to contact Ikayana or no?
You don't have any mode of contacting her right now. However, she's a deity. There is one way most people try to contact deities.
We gotta pray.
Yeah. So, are we? We're on the bridge, right?
Yep.
I think I need to lie down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kirbside Network. Presents Astra Mori. We greatly apologize for the technical difficulties that we've had. Literally, the power here at the apartment where we run the session from just decided to cut off. It was off for all of about 30 seconds and then cut back on, and then it was a race to try to get everything turned back on. So we appreciate your patience. We appreciate you guys watching. I believe Cody, you have the floor, and I believe Ka was reaching out to Ikayana.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that was happening. Really quick, you did call off the Winchesters, right?
Huh?
You did call off the Winchesters, right?
No. Any Chevy Impala that wants to investigate my home is allowed to. I'm picking up more salt on the way home from work. For next time.
Make sure you got some iron.
Oh, I do.
Eat a lot of pesto
Yeah.
and then burp. The garlic will do it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Sounds about
All right, so much like the power going out and everything going black, your prayer to Ikayana, I won't say it goes unheard because you're not sure, but at this time it does go unanswered.
So
I know since it's been like 20 minutes, you're out of the vibe right now. So as soon as you're back in it,
so he's asks his question, and eyes are shut tight. He's waiting. Well, it was worth a shot. They'll bring up the memento mori. Dante, are there snacks?
Yeah, I got some in the kitchen.
Before he can even finish the word kitchen, he's in there. Like Ka's like
Castanet's calling after. Make sure you breathe while you're eating and drink something, please.
Also, Cass, do we have anything for like major headache?
Yes?
May I have some?
Yes, I promise it has no alcohol in it.
Okay. And then he'll wait for Dante. But...
I'm gonna walk up to the kitchen, hit a couple buttons, whip up a couple of catastrophes. Here you go, little guy.
That's what I'm talking about. So basically, like, take it and squish it down into his paw, and just
as you do, like an eyeball flicks out the back end.
Yeah, unhinges his jaw and is like.
Castanet's there waiting with her little pastille that she's made of space Mylanol. And hands it to you. She's like, good. Take it with a full stomach.
Hey, Ka, I heard about some side effects if you take Schmilenol.
No.
I'm glad someone else said it because I was thinking it.
What do you think of trains?
Well, we know he likes dinosaurs.
We have feline autism.
Gee,
your
the last
favorite
time I
dinosaur?
checked, he's not bearing any freaking kittens. So I think he's fine if you're going by that logic. By the way, it doesn't.
I just don't think the Prime Minister would lie to me.
The only color he was seeing at that time was green.
guys, the show's gonna get canceled if we keep going like this.
Last one of the season.
Right?
Gone but not
I
forgotten.
want a season
Twitch.
2.
Hello, Twitch.
Look, we're not
Cancel
gonna
Astra
firefly
Mori.
this shit, okay?
Cancel Astra Mori. Hello, Twitch.
Hey, at least that means he was watching.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to feel offended by that or gratified, or both.
We'll
He's gonna
find out
post us
later.
all over Truth Social.
Mission
Right.
Yes,
accomplished.
take it with an empty stomach.
All right.
Cool. So yeah, I've devoured the catastrophe, and as I'm taking the medication from Cass, I'm gonna look over at Dante and go, oh, that was the best one yet. That was so good. And then what's in this? Oh,
I
It's
told
supposed
you.
to be swallowed. Why in the hells did you chew it?
oh.
The coating is supposed to be sweet. You're not supposed to chew it. It's not a gummy bear.
A little warning next time. It was horrible.
I'll wrap it in cheese for you next time.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yes, please.
Oh my god, that turnaround was too quick.
Weren't ready for that, were you?
Right.
Cheese, you say?
Yeah. Yes, I am lactose intolerant, but I'll push through.
No.
I've made my choice.
I'm not gonna die a
Reminds me of the
coward.
one. Reminds you of the one where it's like getting married to someone and then finding out they're lactose intolerant. Could have told me your bloodline was weak before we got married.
Oh no.
There's a few more for you.
Find out on the wedding night by having a buttercream cake.
Oh, too late now.
no.
Oh no.
Well,
They
speaking
made
of
their
catastrophe.
Oh my god.
Sounds kind of like a shitty night.
Ah.
You get disadvantage on your next roll, DM.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I'll do it. I'll do it too.
Oh my god.
Silvery barb.
All right. So
Oh goodness.
with the knowledge that you now have, what do you do?
Porthos very quietly after the what I assume is most of the crew has left, because I know Ka's gone, Dante's gone, and Castanet's gone. He's gonna hit a button on the computer. Computer. Are you able to track the last known location of Gideon Gray's Memento Mori?
As you hit that button, you ask the computer this question. The computer processes for a moment. Unable to comply.
Why?
All other data from that time has been lost.
much time has been recorded between our initial entry into the ship and the data corruption point.
I'm not sure. Me as a DM, I'm not sure what you're
He
asking.
is asking how much footage is there of Gideon from the time he got onto the ship to the time that he died.
Again.
3 days.
Download all files. Save under Gideon.
Command confirmed.
Who is left on the bridge? I know the three that aren't here. Did Janice or Chuckwall leave?
I haven't left yet.
Very well.
Chekwa is still there. He's actually fiddling with something on the computer.
Evangeline, at one point, it just kind of says, "Wow, that was fucking informative." Anyone got a new wrench? I broke the last one.
Bring it to the lab. I'll fix it.
Okay.
Mr.
Then
Gray,
she leaves.
you have the helm. I'm gonna be in the lab for a while. And Porthos. Very, very different from any time that you guys have ever seen him. Just kind of sulks back to the lab.
Before he leaves the bridge altogether, Chokwa will ask, "Would you like some tea?"
No. But thank you.
As Porthos leaves and Chokwa and Janice are still on the bridge, you two hear thunk, skirt, thunk, skirt, thunk, skirt, thunk, skirt.
I start tapping in rhythm with it.
Yeah.
And
I
as
missed the jam
Chokwa looks
session.
over,
Crap.
he sees that Squishy is trying to follow Porthos as Porthos is uncharacteristically left Squishy behind.
Aw, poor fella.
I'm still squinting.
Like in Harry Potter Puppet Pals, but
So Chokwa's fiddling on the computer. He's looking for. Is there like a camera that shows where everyone is?
currently, there aren't cameras directly in the crew quarters.
Like,
but there are cameras in most of the main or all of the main common areas.
so when I say that, the visual I'm thinking of is everyone sort of look like Pac-Man ghost dots. Each dot is assigned to a different crew member, and we can see some of their movements.
Marauders map.
Huh?
Good almost.
Okay, so you're
Marauders map.
sort of like a Marauders map-esque sort of thing.
Yes.
I'll allow it. I'll say there's a readout like that.
And is there any abnormalities? Anything that's shouldn't be there?
Not that you can see.
Okay. He's gonna get up and start wandering, doing a sweep.
So very gratified that I made you all paranoid.
Again, the
Well,
theories
some
are
of you.
flying. I'm gonna have a thread
What's
for it
that?
soon.
I heard a noise.
In every D&D game, you got to be paranoid about something.
Gideon lives.
Candles,
Yes,
chairs,
Janice?
beds.
Was
Mr.
a
Crocker
dream.
level outbursts. Fairy
I'm sorry,
godparents.
I didn't catch that, Janice.
No, I was just adding to the
Yeah.
tomfoolery. I do have a thing though. I want to, if I can access it. First thing I'm going to do is put the ship in autopilot right now. I want to access the computer, and I want to just kind of to verify that reality is what I think it is after that little ordeal. I want to bring up all of the medical logs that concern me from when I was busted out of the pod.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking at what basic scans were done to me upon being cracked out of the pod. I remember what I was told, but I'm curious as to how extensive they were.
Okay. You see that, and again, I'll say because you've had some time to kind of suss it out and think it over. Your best guess is that you were placed in the pod as a sort of suspended animation because of how damaged you were from the fight with the false Hydra. The scans that are revealed do show a few things, everything that you would expect normal about yourself. They do indicate the tattoo on your chest. However, you surmise that Castanova was really quiet about that, something about doctor-patient confidentiality. Um, and nothing that you weren't expecting to see.
I guess what I'm looking for is anything that would be an internal scan.
Okay. Um,
Was anything like that done to me at any point?
I feel like you're hinting at something in your backstory right now, and I'm trying to remember if there's something in your backstory that I should know about right now.
I am
I can't think of
paranoid
something
about
now.
certain things in my backstory, and this is something that I've been thinking on for a very long time.
10-4. Yeah. We'll say there was sort of a CT scan almost.
Okay.
So just full body CT scan, which the Astra Mori can run without having to do a whole bunch of tomfoolery because advanced science and technology, and I'm God here. I do what happens, okay?
Yes, yes.
The medical person is giving me the thumbs up. I have clearance.
It was the general initial CT scan, Hoobie Dis.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was an internal scan.
I am paranoid. Janice is paranoid about anything that would be in his system that shouldn't be.
You think you got
The
probed?
walls. They're in the walls. They're in the goddamn walls.
Get it out of me! Get it out of me! It's in me!
Yep.
Fine. Let me put it this way: you're not going to be eating cereal and then suddenly have something fly out of your chest.
Well, let's hope
food's
that's
not that
not the
bad.
case. Yeah, let's hope that's not the
Hey,
case.
I'm a good cook.
However,
Reference to a Nicolas Cage thing.
No, that was. Reese,
You-
we're gonna.
you have a few details about things that happened, and I'm just sitting here going like, judging by the company whose name was on the inside of my pod, I'm
Doesn't seem as though anything's been
suspicious.
added.
Okay.
Everything looks as though it should be.
Okay.
What's this black rod in your arm?
Okay.
Okay, I don't understand that reference.
I was just banging a joke. Like it was
I'm
a
sorry.
tractor.
I'm gonna be a little extra with this and just be like,
Yeah.
So skeletal structure is normal. There's no foreign bodies, no anything that would concern anyone.
I'm thinking. Give me a moment. You do see an abnormality in one of your tusks. That you look at it, and as you're looking at it, it seems as though when you were a child, you have a vague recollection of getting in a scuffle on the playground and the tusk being broken and it having to be resealed. So probably like a filling of sorts to make sure that that stayed put.
Okay.
Um, you see a litany of healed, broken bones, um, things that you expect having occurred to you in your lifetime, and the profession that you were a member of. Um, However, beyond that, nothing of note.
Okay. All right, I'll close the files.
And as you close the files, you do see the folder on the desktop labeled Gideon.
I look around. Is anybody else around?
Um, the only people who are in the area right now is Chukwa. Is Chukwa still there? Or no, Chukwa wandered off. No, it's just you.
Um. Yeah, I'm opening the file.
Right? You open the file. It is the 3 days of recordings leading up to Gideon's demise.
I hit play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see him come on the ship. You see him and Porthos at odds every now and again. You also see sort of this, we won't say tension, but also this connection that they have, where at one point they're going through something and they start finishing each other's sentences and completing thoughts and ideas, and then it quickly devolves. You see as Gideon builds relationships with Ka, with Castanet, with Dante, with Evangeline, with Chukwa, and with you. You see as he interacts and is wholly in part a member of this crew until he isn't.
What was his role? Just curious. Is that something we see on there? Being that he has a memento mori.
You weren't entirely sure because there were only ever 7 chairs on the bridge and 8 people.
Okay.
For a while there, it would appear that him and Porthos were, although reluctantly, in the same living quarters.
There was only one bed.
I can answer one of those.
There was a
questions
couch.
I can answer one of those questions above table, if the DM would allow. Gideon was supposed to be the captain.
All right.
What?
Dang.
Shit.
And you do see him take on a leadership role.
I glean anything else from the footage leading up to his death?
No, nothing of note.
Anything of note? Okay.
Looking at it, you see that the false Hydra had been had boarded the ship shortly after you guys had. As you were touring the ship before it had taken off is when it snuck on.
Okay.
Took off from the Nexus in memory?
Yes.
Oh.
Before you
Wow.
took off, but after you had boarded.
All right.
But to be clear, it wasn't like formed as part of the Spelljammer itself, right?
No. Janice has clear footage of what appears to be a white sort of impression of a face. Like if somebody made a mask and then started using blurring features, or sorry, like a blurring filter on it until the features were just barely reminiscent of humanoid.
Seeing a face on
Um,
toast.
yeah, yeah, like seeing a face on toast,
You do
or
not
like
like
seeing a face half formed from clay. And it even has that like clay-like texture to it almost.
Mm.
That's what you see at first is something like that, just nosy and then it flickers in and out as it has to stop to breathe, as it has to stop its song to breathe.
um, I I have something, but I want to wait until Chuckwa gets close to Porthos's chambers. Close to the lab, if you will.
Okay. Chukwa, as you're on patrol, anything of note?
Um, I guess, like you said, just being paranoid and just looking for things that should be where they are. So, like going down to the cargo hold to see the statue. Um,
Yeah, everything's back where it should be.
okay, he's gonna kick it before he leaves.
Roll initiative, no.
Oh,
Um, yeah, no. Just like who picked it last time? Was it also Chukwa?
Yeah, it
Yes.
was me.
Yeah, still hurts. Still hurts.
I'll gladly take off a little bit more HP.
Nah, I won't make you do it this time. However, Castanet, you remember something that Gideon had said?
yeah, he mentioned something about the white spheres that are stuck to the walls in Castanet's room. There's something about seeing memories through them.
Hmm.
I mean, she kind of knew what he was talking about. They weren't really memories, but she felt definitely like as if they were a lived experience, but not 100% her own. Sort of like what's the term? It's not deja vu. I think it's called jamais vu, that you think you remember a place, but it's a place where you've never been. It doesn't happen too often, but whenever she's gotten a moment, she's kind of like, because she can never sit the heck still. So she's going through and she pokes at him every now and again, and most of the time there's nothing, but sometimes she gets like a brief glimpse of something. Glimpse of something.
Thank you for whoever posted what the false hype
Oh.
looks like.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh God, what the hell?
Yep.
Dude, what's your problem?
You're saying okay? Wait.
It's like
You're
if
sa-
the
you-
Joker
you're s-
turned into a Hydra.
Wait a second. You're
Oh,
saying
boy.
what the hell, Mr. Hunger of Hadar? Come on. Oh, there she is.
Absolutely not. No.
Freakazoid theme starts playing.
I'm throwing my phone away.
Well.
Thank you so much.
You're all welcome.
Thanks for the nightmare fuel.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Ripes.
See, I made the comparison of, hey, are they like the things in Doctor Who that you forget them when you stop looking at them?
Oh, the
That would
angels.
have been Uh-huh.
Similar.
Oh,
The angels.
The silence.
No,
No, the
Weeping
silence.
Silence.
Oh, the silence. Okay.
the silence. And I'm like, that would have been far better to look at. No. No, we have a cursed Alaskan bullworm to deal with. Okay.
Yeah.
Essentially.
It's big, it's white, and it's. What are we talking about?
Right?
It's your arm. Yeah. Deep cut. All right. So Castanet, as you are sort of, I almost said that in a very questionable way, as you're examining these spheres, as you're
Tone is
examining the
everything.
spheres, uh, you get flashes of these lived experiences. And then at one point, it's very brief and it's very disconcerting. You get another flash, but it's looking at you. And it's looking at you, and it's eating you.
Mm.
But it's not rage, it's not hunger, it's gratefulness. And it's the way things are meant to be. And it's new, and everything is new. And thank you, Mother. Thank you for this gift. And then you're back.
Yeah, she's seen a glimpse of that one a few times actually, but it seems like every time she sees it, it's like from a slightly different angle. But this one has been like the longest glimpse that she's had. So she's thinking about it, and she's like, she's trying to make sense of it, and she's like, these aren't my memories. They can't be. How am I looking at myself? I haven't done any of these things, but they still feel like I've done them. But these aren't me. I have proof. Kind of. In my own head. I guess. Still confusing. But she keeps chewing.
I kind of imagine like little angel castanet and demon castanet popping up on your shoulders. That's exactly what's going on in my head. Castanet, anything else with that scene?
Nope. She remembers one word actually that kind of floats in her head.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the word tambour.
Timbre?
Tambor.
Gotcha. Right. Anything else before we go into the next day of travel and the final day of travel? Tim, did you say something? It didn't come through. I saw you move your mouth, but there was no sound.
I did that on purpose. No.
Okay.
I was thinking I will wait for the next day.
I would assume that as Chuckwatt finishes his sweep, he's going to eventually, as he walks through the quarters, walking to his room.
And you're in your room and everything looks walking to your room or Porthos's room?
No, he's like walking past Porthos's room.
As you walk past the lab, you hear a loud crash. Sounds like metal slamming into glass.
Squishy, okay.
Where's Squishy actually?
Squishy was last you saw still battling through the halls.
I was gonna say it'll be so sad if Squishy's at the door just tapping with this little spoon. They can't get in.
No, Squishy goes slow when not being carried.
But as he hears that loud crash, He's gonna go to the door and knock. Captain, is that you?
You hear another crash. This time sounds like metal on metal.
He's
Have
gonna
an
go
ugly
in.
cry crash out.
You said Chuck wasn't going to go in?
Yeah, because he could be under attack, and he needs backup.
Better safe than
Give me
sorry.
a dexterity saving throw.
Does he have anything for inner demons?
Dodge.
Oh wait, I threw my phone over here after seeing that cursed image.
Ah,
Just unnecessary. Who thought of that? You said saving throw?
Yes.
Cool beans. That's going to be a 26.
Oh my god!
Fuck.
Weave.
Jesus.
He fold space again.
You matrix.
Describe what it looks like as you dodge whatever the fuck Porthos just threw at you.
He does a matrix, is what he does.
Yes.
As you do a matrix bend, you see a beaker fly past your head. As you see, the lab is destroyed.
He did have an ugly cry crash out.
The workbench is flipped over. And it was not a tiny table, by the way.
Also, I thought it was bolted to the floor.
Maybe it was.
Probably was.
Let that sink in. Let that
Yeah,
sink
my
in.
brain had it
Not
bolted to
anymore.
the floor because you would do that in a lab where you need everything to, stay still.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, it isn't anymore. There is a footprint on the side of it, and there is broken glass all over the floor. As you just see Porthos sitting at one of his stools with the bottle of sake in his hand. He does not have a cup.
So seeing this, he's going to make sure that the door's closed behind him as he walks in. And is there a chair anywhere?
There's one on the other side of the room.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Is it usable?
It's usable. It's just not where it was.
Just over there. What about his bookcase?
It is untouched.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah. Just like, is that okay? It's like, okay, that's okay. But the picture of Gideon that was on the other wall that had all the dart holes in it.
It is not up there anymore.
So Chuckwa's gonna grab a chair and he's gonna walk it over. And he's staying out of your way, not even making like eye contact with you or anything like that. He's just like, okay, I'm just gonna grab a chair. And he sits it in your vicinity. He's not gonna sit in it, but he will try to reach out to grab the bottle of sake.
That's a bold move.
Okay. This
Bold
is
strategy, Cotton.
This is important, and it will affect what happens next.
Oh.
Are you reaching out to tug it away, or are you reaching out as if you want it?
Before you
It's
answer
just-
that question, Jay, I am handing full narrative control of this scene over to you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
boy.
Let go.
Okay.
He's not tugging it away. It's just hovering. It's just hovering. Like not even to take it away, but to like whether to lower the hand or to just show that he's there. It's just hovering.
Porthos takes a very hefty swig and passes you the bottle. kind of like handing it over as though it was your turn.
Okay. I assume that the top would have been somewhere in this room. He's not going to care about that. As he just
Roll me an insight check, please.
cool.
Actually, it's a perception check. Similar.
Yeah, it's going to be a 10.
This bottle is significantly lighter than the last time you held it.
He sets it down behind him. Captain.
Chakwa.
There are many things one could say. Probably many things one should say. But what is it that you want to say? Get off of your chest, as it were. This is incredibly heartbreaking. I understand.
I am equal parts angry, equal parts relieved, and equal parts confused. Angry because I'm smarter than this. I should have known better. I am relieved because I never would have believed that he had the stones to blow me up. So I'm glad that I know that he was not responsible. I am confused because what weapon was taken in order to kill Gideon? I now know, or at least I have a theory, that someone snuck into my lab, blew me up, and stole one of my weapons to do so. Probably to cover their tracks. I am angry again because while I wish he was here and I could yell and scream at him for being a pretentious little asshole who always complained about my hair in the shower, or how my guns were arranged in the wrong order. Not mad at him for not being here. I'm mad at this stupid ship that can't give me any more information than it has.
I can agree. Many times I have asked it questions that it refuses to answer. But have a seat, please.
I'm good. I'm gonna find him.
Find who?
Gideon. I'm gonna find him. If I have to calculate the exit trajectory of that stupid monster's body, I will. I will do the math to find exactly which direction it was headed, which degree it was flying, at what speed, at what velocity, what star systems are in the way. I will find it, and I will bury all 4 barrels into its throat.
You believe Gideon to still be alive?
No. But I believe that there are some people out there with strong enough arcane abilities to bring him back. And I'll be damned if I'm the one that's not the one that killed him.
He's gonna walk over to the table. And I'd like to do my best to try and flip it upright.
Roll me a strength check.
Okay.
Do it.
Hooray! 19.
19. It's not so much that you flip the table over, it's that you have to bend the legs back standing. But you are able to succeed as you kind of pull it back to a somewhat usable position.
I admire your resolve, your sense of, is it duty?
Vengeance.
Vengeance.
Some call it justice. I'm being honest here. I'm angry. It's vengeance.
I believe we are walking a similar path, Captain.
I remember as he points up at the turtle on the board. It is actually changed from a poor drawing of a turtle to a photo of Chukwa with an evil goatee.
Yes.
In my brain, like a cartoon anime question mark forms above his head.
That is glorious.
It's not a
Chukwa
good
just
one.
going.
It's like the bad like felt ones from Community. It's just like
Yes. Chukwa going, Eto.
I wonder where this path of, as you say, vengeance will lead us. And as he's talking, he is picking up different parts of the room.
Well, unfortunately, we do have a job to do. So, all of this, and he points at. Actually, roll me a perception check, please.
Cool. Dag nabbit, I just don't want to perceive anything. That's another 10.
You don't see the whole thing, but you see a much smaller board closer to Porthos's door, and it has a picture of Gideon with no dart holes in it.
Kiss marks on it.
With a small blue line that leads to a question mark, and that question mark has a small picture of like a rifle underneath it. Unfortunately, that has to wait.
I have a feeling, Captain Porthos. A strange feeling that this path, all of these strings and tacks, and the very mission that we are on will strangely converge together.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
And he's again still picking up different things in your room. And as he does so, he's instead going to switch to a low chanting that at first sounds like he's humming until you like I probably would have to focus enough to be able to actually hear individual phrases or words.
Well, luckily for you, Porthos is going to roll a perception check. But he's going to roll at disadvantage because he is extremely distracted.
Right.
And slightly wasted.
Yeah.
So one of those was an 18 and the other was a 2.
Oh, there was feast and there was famine.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a total of 5. He does not hear your chanting.
Yeah. If anything, he just hears humming. As which at this point he's paying attention to you at like the corner of his eye, but he's also picking up the room itself.
He will take another swig of the sake and put the cork back in it. Can't drink all of it.
Chuck was gonna look for the tome.
Roll me investigation.
16.
16. You actually find it over atop the bookshelf. It is kind of placed on top of it at an angle that if you weren't looking directly at the top of the shelf, because it's about chest high for most people, unless you were looking down at it, you wouldn't have seen the tome.
And in the footage, we saw the words disappear from the tome. Like we all saw that.
Yes.
So Chuck, while looking at it and knowing that it was blank, is one's tome tied to their life force?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then
I will say, Gideon was expert in his field at evocation.
do you think he left something else behind?
I intend to find out.
He's gonna resume with cleaning up and chanting. What time is it?
We'll say it's starting to get into, because we're still on Sunday, it's starting to get into early evening.
Okay. What is Porthos doing right now?
He is standing there staring at the conspiracy board.
Okay.
Joqua,
Hmm.
I'll clean my own mess up.
Hmm.
You can go.
He's gonna go towards the door and looks up. I wish I had more words to say, Captain. But I wonder where this path will take us. I don't I certainly hope we do not lose ourselves along it.
Me too. As he opens the door for you, you look down and there's a small coffee mug at your foot.
He's gonna pick it up. Does Squishy? I'm sure Squishy's exhausted.
Yeah, you've
This
never
on a
seen
voyage.
you've never seen a liquid pant before, but this, I'll take that. And he just this giant bear paw just picks it up, places it on the counter.
Chakwa's gonna give a very deep bow. And he'll say, the showers, they have a waterfall setting. I think you will find it to be soothing, or at least clarifying to the mind.
Appreciate it.
He's gonna go back to his room.
And he shuts the door behind you.
And at this point, I'll take back over.
Yeah.
Chukwa, as the door closes, you don't hear the resumption of the crashing. The silence is almost as more perturbing. On the other side of the door, and what no one else sees, is as Porthos raises his clenched right fist up, which remained clenched the entire time, and he opens the bear paw, and there's the picture of Gideon that had the darts thrown in it.
Aww.
And he reaches up two small claws and turns it over. And in Gideon's flowing script, almost illegible with all the dart holes, I never stopped loving you. G.
Aww.
Thanks of our bugbear lives.
Damn it. Way to cut the timing, Reese.
It emotes.
I quit. That's not supposed to do that.
This is why I play
Alright.
D&D. The soap operas, guys. The soap operas. The drama.
Not the dramas.
We have been fed.
So, do I have a volunteer to roll for our next day of travel?
Shall I? Or Janice can do it.
And James raised his hand. He got this.
Janice,
for
you
it.
got this? No offense, Destiny.
No, it's okay. Probably the better
Okay,
option.
the travel roll was what? Remind me.
Just a flat D20.
Oh, just a D20.
Yeah, this is just to see if we roll on an encounter table or something.
Fun. Seven.
All right, cool. So I'm not rolling on the table because that was only going to be if you rolled a 5 or lower, but that was scary close.
Yeah, for whoever was about to fight us.
Right? I was like, oof, I don't know if anything I can throw at you guys can handle this narratively. Maybe a
Yeah.
therapist? Sorry. Just flashback to the insecurities demon from campaign 3 of Critical Role.
Feeds on insecurities. We're fucked.
Hey, hey, Mr. GM, you know what I rolled just for funsies?
Oh no.
A 5.
Ooh.
Oh,
Aren't we
Oh,
glad we didn't have Destiny roll?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I was like, it's not going to be a 1. I know it's not going to be a 1. It's a freaking 5. Right on the threshold. This
You
thing
were right.
does have a vendetta against me. Get the fuck back over there.
Need a young priest and an old priest.
Uh,
Ugh. I'm
Where's that
enraged.
reference from? I realize
The
I know that's a
Exorcist.
reference.
Exorcist.
Exorcist.
Okay. Duh. I don't know why that.
I understood that
that's gonna be
reference.
wrong. Calm down, Steve.
You,
Um,
you can
I
thank
think
Dex
my
for that
wife
one.
heard that from the other room.
All right. So, nothing particularly of note. You are, as you're getting closer to Ravnica, starting to not run into, but there's a few more ships on the screen than there have been, i.e., any number of ships more than there have been, because there haven't been many. But you are starting to, sort of like you're entering the main shipping lanes. Anyone have anything they want to do on this day?
I believe Janice did.
What you got, Tim?
Once again, I guess I'm going to verbalize this until you tell me I don't need to anymore. I'm putting the ship on autopilot. I am.
Hey, Tim, you don't have to verbalize when you're doing that.
Was not sure, just being thorough.
I'm just going to assume it's on autopilot until you tell me otherwise.
Awesome.
Except for this one time, no.
Except for this one time.
He walks away from the controls.
Yeah.
Crash.
I guess I'm gonna go to my quarters, and I'm going to lock the door thoroughly.
There are like 7 padlocks on this thing. It's unhealthy.
Yeah, I'm
No.
definitely. Yeah, it's Christmas time. I'm seeing like the Scrooge locks, just like.
Yeah. Got the deadbolts, the chains, the combo lock. We're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And just
The
just
retinal
for
scanner.
shiggles, even though it's a sliding door, you put up the door jam.
Yes. Yes. And then I'm gonna get on my computer, and what I'm going to attempt to do is I want a secure, this universe's version. We could call it the incognito tab.
Let's do it.
Oh, this
Let's
can't end
freaking
well.
do it.
Let's go.
Remember, it doesn't hide it from your ISP. Porthos can pull the records.
Oh no.
Or not, I don't know.
Are there Tesla
You
videos?
locked all the doors and you opened up incognito.
Yep.
Do
Oh,
we need
yeah.
to stop role playing now?
What do you mean? This is where it gets good. I am gonna ask you if I can.
Oh, it is green. No.
Yeah. I want to use my criminal background.
Oh.
Ooh.
The background says
Okay.
that I have a reliable or trustworthy contact who acts as my liaison to a network. I'm asking, can
Oh,
I
no.
literally connect to a dark web network?
Oh, did you break Cody?
Yes, yes, you did. Good. He
Did you
deserves
just-
it.
This is like one of the most creative ways I've seen someone actually use a background. Taken up from me. Taken inspiration too.
Thank you.
Of all the ways, I feel like this is probably the best that I've seen. Okay. So you open a back door into the dark web.
In.
We're in.
What are you doing here?
A background check on a name.
Okay.
The name I'm going to search is redacted. You know the name I'm going to say.
Okay.
I am looking for an obituary. Would be the first thing. That should be easy to find. But I'm also looking for any reference to this person post death.
Okay. So as you pull up the name, you type it into the dark web search engine and you scan through several CD portals. You find a what's the opposite of the dark web? The regular web, the mainstream web? What
Yes.
you find a regular web website that has the obituary. Kind of reading it over, this wasn't written by someone who was particularly emotional distraught at time of writing. It's sort of clinical, removed.
Yeah.
Just like, this is a thing that happened. We're doing this out of necessity, kind of thing.
Is it like a coroner's report, or is it just the public obituary for the?
This is a public obituary.
Okay.
You find the coroner's report. That is on a dark web website. It's locked behind a paywall at first, but you're able to bypass that easily enough. And you see exactly what you're expecting to see: cause of death, and it appears that the body was exposed to the elements and disposed of in an area that was off the beaten path. What were the other things you were searching for? I apologize.
Any mentions? In other words, any
post-death mentions.
Post-death searches is what I'm looking for.
Anyone else looking for this person?
Anybody else looking for this person?
Don't see any particular inquiries. However, you are able to track a series of payments that occurred leading to the death.
Where did the payments come from?
The payments came from... I don't have the name offhand, so I'm going to ask you in a DM for the name.
Oh.
Apologies, this is what happens whenever you don't have your shit together.
Nonsense.
So you see that this payment came from the account of one Sierra Cicero,
Saul Cicero.
who you know to be the wife of Saul Cicero, the head of the Cicero crime family.
Oh.
The wife paid for it.
Somebody got hit.
Oh, fuck. Here's the most important thing. The most important thing now. Where did the funds go?
That is a lot trickier. And something we're going to find out next season.
Damn. Damn.
Diabolical.
You fiend!
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I got to get the Randy Orton pose.
Yep.
It is done.
Well,
Guys, this has been a really wild ride. This has been a fun ride, and thank you so much for joining along. Um, I enjoyed deceiving everyone. I enjoyed killing everyone. I enjoyed fantasizing about killing some of you.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yes.
Only a little bit.
He's right there.
Thank you everyone so much for joining us for Astra Mori. I can't wait for season 2. I can't wait for everything else that Kirbside has coming up. And that's my piece that I have to say before I'll hand the floor back over to Jay.
So first of all, thank you, Cody, for being our DM for Astra Mori. I know
Yes, thank
I'm gonna get into a little spiel here for a second. Usually, I just make it a
Spiel,
quick,
spiel.
you know, here's the end. We'll see you next week. Blah blah.
No, season finales require spiels.
Yeah, we get a little bit of a spiel.
Indeed.
A few years ago, we discussed doing a Spelljammer game. This was back during Dice Hard with a Vengeance. We hadn't even started any of the other games, but we had discussed doing a Spelljammer game. With crews changing around, some people coming into the show, some people leaving the show, it kind of got backburnered, and we weren't sure if the Spelljammer would ever happen. But when Cody came on and he said he would DM a Spelljammer game, we immediately, I know myself and Tim both went, oh, we can do this thing for real. It's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
So it meant a lot to us. Few of these characters have been sitting and waiting for a while, so we're glad that we got a chance to bring them alive. Some of our players got called in at a last minute, and so we greatly appreciate them filling in and doing such a wonderful job.
Yes.
It has been an absolute blast, and I can't wait to see what season 2 is going to bring. But like I said, as of right now, with Tim and Cody's blessing, I'd like to give a spoiler for a game that might happen next year as creative directors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Here for it.
So, as of right now, we are in pre-production for Renegade Rangers Season 2. The DM for that is up in the air right now. It is very much going to depend on some people's real-life schedules. So stay tuned. But we will have new DMs coming in next year for some games. So Renegade Season 2. We will do Astra Mori Season 2. And we are planning on a Dice Hard with a Vengeance finale event, where we will finally finish Dice Hard with a Vengeance Campaign 1.
Campaign 1.
And we are going to bring back as many of the OG cast as we can to do and finish out this story. So stay posted. We are going to bring you guys as many updates as we can going forward. As always, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, tap the little bell on your YouTube tab so you never miss an upload. Check out our Patreon. We are bringing exclusive content to our Patreon in the coming future. So if you guys want to give back to the channel and really help us build, that's the best way to do it. But we thank you all. It's been a wonderful 2025. We got to do Renegade. We got to do Lord of the Rings. We got Twitch affiliated, which is one of the biggest accomplishments we've had on the channel. So we thank you all who have watched. Thank you all that have helped and supported us through 2025. Like I said, this is the last for Kirbside right now. We might do a couple Twitch streams here and there before the end of the year. This is the last tabletop show on a Friday night that we're going to get. So stay tuned for 2026. Thank you to all the players. You guys have all done wonderful, and I can't wait to have you back.
You're welcome.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and thank you for stopping Kirbside.